there's a world of people to thank for making today possible. Our board of directors, Mike, I've lost track of when it was you made the presentation to our board about why we needed to do this, but your presentation was received enthusiastically, and we were able to move forward. And what you see behind me is the culmination of many years of work and planning. And so we thank you, Mike, for your leadership and efforts. I think it's important for everyone here today to know that Mike Burby has 44 years of service to San Juan Regional Medical Center. Unfortunately for us, that service will end on Monday, November 1st, when he retires. So, Mike, we wish you all the best. A well-deserved, long, happy, and healthy retirement. We're so blessed to have you. And Robbie Donald has some mighty big shoes to fill. But, Robbie, we're excited about this next chapter for you and your career and for AirCare and what all this service means to the Four Corners. What a blessing we are to be able to provide such a tremendous service with such a reach for such life-saving care day in and day out. And we thank you for your leadership and guidance in the years to come. We're putting a lot in your hands here, and know you will do well with it.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us this morning. It's very exciting to have this culmination, really, of Mike's career for introducing this new airplane to the service. AirCare is the air ambulance service. We operate both a fixed wing and a helicopter for emergent transportation of patients to and from San Juan Regional Medical Center and healthcare organizations across the Four Corners. Since 1986, the AirCare airplane service has transported thousands of patients. The plane that we are retiring went into service in 1996. San Juan Regional Medical Center purchased it in 2002 and has over 18,000 air miles on it. So Mike said, it is time to buy a new plane, and he was right. So he presented that information to the board and pitched a new plan to carry the service through into the future for all the members of our communities in the Four Corners and for the staff here at San Juan Regional Medical Center.
Thanks, everybody, for coming today. Everybody's talking about me. This really isn't about me. I mean, my job was to keep us in the equipment we need, but really the reason we're able to do this is because all those guys in uniform there and all the people that we've had in uniform in the years past that, just kept us moving patients. That's our job. I like to say we move patients and people, and people are heavy. So the nice thing about this plane you'll see is we have a loading system that can pick a patient up. Just a little bit about the old plane. Like Suzanne said, it's got nearly 19,000 hours, and at 20,000 hours we can't fly it anymore. So that's why a few years ago we made the plan, projecting ahead how many years we had left. 20,000 hours. We're just about done with its capability. We've flown almost 10,000 patients in that airplane right there, and we've flown it almost 4 million miles. So it's just about done, and hopefully we'll get the same out of this one. The nice thing that our crews will get to enjoy is that it's like taking a 1997 pickup truck and has crank windows and getting a new one. That's about how different it is. So the avionics and everything about it, the air conditioning works, the heater works, and then of course great patient capability. So anyway, really excited, really thankful to the board and everybody at the hospital for helping us move forward, continuing with what we want to do.
Mike, thank you. It's truly been an honor and a pleasure working for you for all these years. Your leadership has really held us to account to be the best nurses and paramedics that we could possibly be. And that's, I want to talk a little bit about our community and what our job is and what our service is to this community. A community is just a group of people that come together to provide a place to raise our children, care for one another, to build friendships. And this community is my home. I was actually born and raised. I was born at the hospital here, about 30 yards from where my office is going to sit going forward. So in the first day of life, I came sooner and smaller than planned, so I was intubated. I was loaded up into a air medical airplane, and I was flown to Denver so that I could receive the neonatal ICU care, so that I could make it. And all these years later, I'm just so proud and happy to be able to come back and serve this community, to serve those scared mothers and fathers, our brothers, our sisters, serve them in a way that my family has served so many years ago. So it's really my honor to be here. As Mike said, we've got this incredible group of clinicians. We're all here to do our best for our community, and we really want our community to know that this hospital has invested the resources, the education, the everything we need to best serve you as our community. So I want to thank the leaders of our community here. You guys know how important it is for the people to come together. I always felt that the community I want to raise my children in will be the communities that I'm going to roll my sleeves up and get to work in. And I know all of you guys feel the same. So I'm very thankful for everything that all of you do. Today is a bit metaphoric, where we get to retire the legacy. Is actually what this one's called, the legacy. All its years of service, its safety record, bringing us all home at the end of the day. Every day is very important. And Mike, you led that. You led that charge going forward. You're always there to make us the best that we could be, and we're grateful for that. So, well, I have a great bedrock to stand on from the foundation that Mike has brought. I'm excited to bring the next generation, the Pilatus PC-12 NGX, which is the next generation, to our community. And I think that in the coming years and the challenge of healthcare that we see today, I know that I stand alongside with incredible nurses and paramedics to meet the challenge of the needs of our community. So I just want to thank all of you guys very much for this opportunity. I look forward to working with all of you, continue through these years. And Mike, especially you, I really appreciate your mentorship and your friendship in all these years. So we'll miss you, and we're excited for you, though. You get to go pursue your passion now on the golf course. So just thank you, everybody.